Welcome to Bigfoot and Bear, guys. This is episode 88. It is Friday night. I am super happy that every single one of you are here. So let's get the party started, guys. Woohoo! Yeah!
Mr. Anderson, come to me. I promise I won't hurt
Right on. Welcome to Bigfoot and Bear, guys, episode 88. Super happy that all of you are here today. Loving it. Meg, what's up? Johnny Luke Dillo. Jay, what's up? Godzilla, Kim Wilson, Tack, Let Snow, Chris, Russell Toe, what is going down, man? Look at all you guys in here today. Red Dog, what's up, bro? All right, look at this. Yeah, everybody's ready. Everybody's ready tonight, huh? Super stoked. Let me get here. There we go. All right. Chris says, Dillo, Nova, and another spell he had. Been okay. Thanks for asking. Oh, man. Let's keep Nova in our prayers, guys. All right. Not much time. What up, Meg? Donnie, what's up, man? Anyway, super happy to be here with all of you today. Guys, how's your Friday going? Mine's going great. Okay. Got a little bit of stuff accomplished behind the scenes. Outdoor University started working on the studio again, getting the studio cleaned up. As you can tell, our sound should be a lot better. How's the sounding? Okay. We're back on our wireless landeliers, so we should be rocking. All right. What else we got? Hillbilly Simple Man, what is up? What's going down here, man? Look at all these. It always does weird stuff, my thing, you know? Sounds good, guys? How's the sound? What's up, Soundwave? What's going down? What's up, man? You know, did you cast the new print, Barefoot? I casted that print. Yep. We ran out of data. That's what happened. So we can't do any live hunts. We have no data. We're out. I told you that I had to pay the $27 plan because I didn't have the money and I needed a phone. You know, it's a rough time. Spring's just here. I'm hoping something's going to give with work, or something, you know? So, all right, everybody says the sound is good. Glad to hear that. We're back up and running. You know, turkey season starts here real soon. Saturday, tomorrow, opening day for turkey. I have a hunt planned Sunday, turkey hunt. Sorry. Whew. Excuse me. Hey! Who was that? Kim? Was that Kim? Kim donated, guys. $10, Kim. Right on! Big ODU hug to you, Kim. Big TYs for me personally. Guys, drop some TYs for Kim. Thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. All right, I'm drinking. I'll probably have maybe one more. I'm drinking ginger ale and vodka tonight. Drop a comment. Let Outdoor University know what you guys are drinking tonight. Okay? Let me know. I want to know too. You know what I'm saying? V, what's up? Alan, what's going down, bro? You know? Look at everybody's here tonight. Good. You know, let's have a good night tonight, man. Let's talk about Sasquatch. Don't. I'm doing fine, Jay. How are you doing? Les Snow, the man. Got Mama's turkey tail ready, Charles, so she can be put out in the field. Yeah, Mama Dillo, I love you. I know you go through a lot with Dillo. You know? No, Lord. You know? The moon is blue. Chris is drinking Blue Moon, apparently. You know? I'm living the dream. That's what Jay says. Moose is drinking some Bush tonight. I used to live on Bush beer. I love Bush beer. You know? I still like Bush beer. Used to live on it. You know? What else do we got going on here? I'm waiting for Tina to get on, Tack, because uh, I still haven't told her what me and you talked about with the shirt. Okay, so if we see Tina, we'll go ahead and bring that up tonight. I don't know if she plans on getting on or not. I can shoot her a text real quick, and find out. That was my dad's favorite bush. Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty good hunt the other day. A lot of prints. I don't know what's going on with all the rocks and stuff. I mean, you guys have been shooting me all kinds of theories. We really got to get back in there. But problem is, I don't have any data, Hey, for my bar tab. There you go. Les Snow donated $5 for his bar tab, guys. Big ODU hug to you, Les. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, drop some TYs for Les. Please. There's 2 bell rings. One for Kim and one for Les. Nice. Put the camera in that bank. Yeah, I would love to do that. And that's something I think we're going to do. Because I think we're going to catch something by doing that. I do. So let me see if Tina's anywhere to be found. Let's see. Hold on here. I'm going to shoot her a message. Oh, that's an R. I don't want an R. I want an, yeah, she is. All right, let's see. Hey, you getting on Bigfoot and Beard tonight? It's kind of important. Shot her a text with the picture of Ryan. Right on, right on. I'm thinking it might get washed out. I'm in a floodplain. I don't think it gets that high. That would be extremely, extremely high there. Do you have the underwater GoPro case? Yes. I have an underwater that would be great to keep the water and the debris off of the camera under the bank. Yeah, but it won't fit one of our trail cams. It's got to be a motion activated trail camera. It has to be a motion. Hey, Johnny Luke. What? Johnny Luke donated $10, guys. Keep it up. I might be able to get us a new phone plan. Might be able to do a hunt. Thank you so much, Johnny. I'm only teasing, guys. Guys, let's drop some TYs for Johnny. Johnny Luke. So, yeah, we'll wait and see if she gets on. She hasn't seen it yet. She was active an hour ago. There's a reason why me and Tack want Tina to get on, guys. Okay? It never ceases. Jay says, I just received 2 pawpaw trees today. Oh, yeah. Pumped. Gonna plant them in the hills. That's what I would do. Charles, can you put a piece of black tape over the red light on the camera? Then it won't be night vision if I do that. It won't be. We'll only be able to catch things during the day. I know. stinks, you know. It is what it is. Um, Guys, it never ceases to amaze me how caring this community really is. And I'm hoping Tina gets on tonight because I want to prove something to you guys when I tell you how caring, um, you know, this community really, really, really is. To call her real quick. Um, you know what I'm saying? See if she answers. If she does, that's good. If not, she could be very busy. We don't know. You know. Okay, ahoy. Not much time. Alan, what's up, man? That's all I said hi to you, didn't I? I don't want to say. But it never ceases. All right. We'll just have to wait for one of these days for it to get on. It never ceases to amaze me the kindness um, and love that is involved in this community, man, and the thoughtfulness that you guys show here at Outdoor University. And I'd like to give y'all personal barefoot from me to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jody, what's up? I'd like to give y'all a personal barefoot from me to you. And, you know, Tack, that was pretty cool of you, by the way. It's Holy Week, everyone busy. Yeah, Easter is what, Sunday? Or something like that. You know, I won't be doing nothing for Easter. I'll just be sitting in the woods looking for a turkey. That's it. It's rare for me to find tracks now. Oh, I seen that. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Bro, did you cast that? I hope you casted that. I really do. Because from the pictures, oh, he said no. From the pictures, it looked good, man. From the pictures, it looked. I didn't have cast stuff. Dang it. Did you take any measurements on it or anything? I wish, you know. If the weather isn't crap, a ham will be on the. Oh, a ham will be on the smoker. Oh, that would be. No, I didn't even think about that. I could smoke something, sit in front of my smoker by myself for Easter. I could. I didn't think about that. That's a good idea, Tack. Yes, that was some good tracks. Yeah, dude. That picture, from what I've seen on the picture, it looked real. It looked good. Just saying. You know, you really got to get up in there, man. And casting it, you know, you'll be able to see mid-tarsal breaks. You know what I'm saying? It's got Sasquatch have a bone like right here, and they have a bone on the side. You know, it's yummy smoked ham. Smoked ham would be nice, wouldn't it? I haven't smoked a ham yet on my new smoker. Well, it's not new, somebody gave it to me, but hey, it's still a smoker, right? Still a smoker. Uh, mm. Dave P, what's up, my friend? Took a half a day off today to get yard work done. Nice, Easter's, because it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow here in Indiana. Yeah, we're supposed to get a little bit of rain here too. Uh, Yellow, Yellow sent a photo. You know what I want to know? My buddy Tommy asked me this today. He says, "Why does the Easter Bunny give eggs? Bunnies don't lay eggs. They give birth to live young, not eggs. Shouldn't it be an Easter chicken?" Just saying. Kind of a good point. Just saying. You know. Didn't expect it at all when in to get shorts for YouTube. Was main reason, but always looking for a Bigfoot sign. That's good. For those who don't know, we talking about baby Bigfoot tracks I found uh, for the first time, baby tracks. That was a little bit bigger than a baby's track. That looked like a juvenile, not a little, not an infant, but it was pretty good. Oh, we got Morty all stretched out, looking weird. There's Morty the dog. There's Mr. Sasquatch doggy himself. You know, Tag says there is a Easter turkey. His name is Painless. Where is it? I don't know where Painless has been, man. You know, he must have something going on in his life. And I hope everything is going very, very well in your life, Painless. Because I'm sure you come back and watch them at a later time. And here's a personal barefoot for you, Painless. Barefoot, everyone. You know. Um, yeah, but some ways it looked awful wide. That's what I'm saying. It was. Look, Sasquatch have very distinct tracks. They don't look like humans. Humans have a very inside seam on their foot. You know what I'm saying? This seam. Sasquatch don't, man. They're blocky. They cover ground to hold their weight. You know what I'm saying? And give them stability. You know? Baby Bigfoot would be cool to see. Oh, that would be it. Yeah. Baby Bigfoot would be cool to see. You know, I believe it, you know. Baby Bigfoot would be cool to see. Sweet Scott. Yeah, so as soon as we're going to get, trust me, we're going to get it over to the Geo. I mean, not the Geo, but Old Man Whistlers as soon as I can get back on the lives. I might just run over there and do some camera hunts and film with a camera because, I mean, we need to be in those woods, man. It's birthing time. People don't go back there, and certainly not barefoot. You don't go barefoot in a swamp. If you know anything about Florida, it's a good way to get all kinds of thorns and all kinds of stuff stuck in your feet, dude. I used to live in Florida, I know. You know? Soundwaves don't get too close to baby Bigfoot. Mama will stomp you out. I believe that's truth. I believe that's very, very, very true. Oh, look at this. Joe got himself a wolf. Joe, nice. I love this picture. That's awesome. The picture would have been better if you'd stuck your tongue out like the wolf. You'd have been like, I'm only messing with you. Might see uh, Captain Jack. He texted me. He's been texting me. I haven't texted back. I don't, I'm not going to deal with Jack Sparrow. You know what I'm saying? So, Captain Jack Sparrow, or, you know, should I say Bozamate Jack Sparrow? He ain't okay. Not in my book. Yes, Chris worked in my flower garden today. Uh, but yeah, so it's been just, and not just him, there's been a couple other new ones surfacing. Um, and for all you channels watching, I don't collab. So stop asking. I heard a story about a mama that would put her baby over a fence to play with kid in the backyard. You know how it is true. But who knows? I don't know if any, listen, if you're a mother and you're putting your kid over the backyard to play with a baby Sasquatch, CPS might need to be getting this thing, you know? So many jack wagons. Yeah, there's a bunch of jack wagons around here, man. So if you need me, I will be there. I know, Dillo. I know. Hey, I'm not giving it any more power. You know, we discussed this when me and you were here. Um, so, It's business as usual here at Outdoor University. Nothing's going to change. I can't be shaken. I can't be stomped out. You can't make us run if you've never heard the song. A country boy can't do that. And I will. Uh, uh, it's funny, I clean my hands in the dirt so speak. Gardening makes me feel closer to the Great Spirit. There you go. Tim, what's up? Me and Tim spent the day together. I see you, Tim. We did pretty good. We caught some fish today. Bunch of bass, some crappies, some perch. Tim caught a kitty. Kitty, kitty. You know. So we did all right today. We were just checking some sunken timber, see if the crappies pushed in. We caught, a few, nothing. They're not up in there real hard yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we didn't shoot a segment today, because it's just, they're not in there yet, you know? So, what somebody sending in another picture of the doggy. Oh, Dave P sent his the picture of his doggy in here with a hat on. I love that picture. That's great. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. What I got? Anything? I should. What is this? I think I got an old live. You guys want to watch an old live? Do I? Nope, I don't. Do I? Thor in his Halloween costume. Fire live one big beer logo. Nope, I thought I had an old live on here. Yes, I do. Yes. Nice. Sound shirt. Guess I don't. I was going to give some kind of background, like an old live or something, but I guess I got rid of them. Archived. Why didn't you bring food to the GOC? They see enough man-made stuff every day. Don't know why I really didn't bring food. Well, I do. Because I'm poor. I have to feed myself. That's why. I just didn't have the money, Soundwave. You know? When I tell you, dude, that I live on a very, very limited budget during the winter months, guys, I'm not playing with you. Okay? I mean it. Like, I got probably $10 in my wallet right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't believe me, you can ask Tim. He'll tell you. He was with me all day. He knows it's hard times out here right now, you know? So that's why I'm not going to lie to you. Transparency is part of this channel. But, nice picture, Dave. But, that means go down. I'm curious to see if they take the shiny quarter. I did put the quarter up and I put it heads up. I know it's not on film, but I did. I went back and put the quarter up. Hard times is an understatement. I know, Tim, ain't it? You know? Me and Tim was talking about that today. We're still alive, though, brother, right? And we're still making it. You know? You know? I mean, remember to check on that job for me. I'll call. I was going to call him after Bigfoot and Coffee because I'm going to donate my old tablet to his daughter because his daughter don't have a tablet. my I don't know what you call her, my second niece or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her, my little tablet. I don't use it, and she don't have one, so I'm gonna give it to her. You know, got double hernia surgery. Oh man, on May 5th. Woo! Would appreciate all the prayers. Hey guys, let's keep Scott, dude, in our prayers. I went back to work at Lowe's. There you go. Got to. Got to do what we got to do, right, Kim? You know, uh, sure, Kim. So let's keep Good and Zato in our prayers. It's important. Barefoot to you, buddy. What else we got here? So I can't tell you a hunt schedule because I'm not too sure about that. I can walk around the woods and just upload them, like old school style, like when we first started. I could do that. I got to find, I don't know where I put the one GoPro. A good GoPro, I can't upload anything onto the computer without paying this for this codex, making me angry. Ugh. But the old GoPro, I can just plug the SD card in on the side, boom, boom, ba-doom. So I don't know. I got to see if it'll let me do it on the big computer on the new GoPro. Haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. You know, I want to go on a hunt sometimes. Sometimes Tim said, you know, don't we all? You know, yeah. That was funny today. Me and Tim were sitting there and we kept hearing this weird noise, man. What is that noise, man? It sounds like a freaking Bigfoot screaming, Is up to 3 dozen eggs. The Amish Powerball is up to 3 dozen eggs. Oh, man. That's funny. That's funny. Making sure that I didn't miss anybody's comments. I hate missing people's comments. I do. Take him to file 118. I can take him to file 118. You know, file 118, baby. You know, why did you see what I'm saying? That comment was just there. I just read it. Now it's gone. It disappeared. Why does it do that? Somebody comment file 118 again. I want to see if we're being censored on that file 118. You think Bigfoot eats deer feed? I think if times get hard enough, it will. But Charles, what did you think about that short video I sent you of the guy hunting and Bigfoot screaming in the background? I seen that before somewhere else. Hey, hunt fund. There we go. It's sorry it's not one. You ain't gonna be sorry, Joe. Joe donated $10 to the hunt fund. Thank you so much, Joe. Big ODU hug to you, Joe, and a personal barefoot. Guys, drop some TY for Joe. He donated $10. Super happy. You know? Hey, every dollar counts, whether it's $1 or whether look at Dave P for the ODU family. There you go. Dave P donated $10. Dave P so much. Woo! There's one for Dave. There's one for Joe. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Big ODU hug. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated, guys. So, I seen something on the internet that, and I think one of you told me something about Todd Standing obtained some DNA. And I kind of found that weird because I thought a while back ago he said he had already had DNA. And then I went and I looked on his site, and I can't find that. So whoever that was that told me that, I want to know where you seen that at, or if it was in a video, and then maybe the video was taken down or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to find out. Oh, well, I wonder what parents would think if Love came home with peanut butter on his face. Yeah, the juvenile come home with peanut butter all over. Probably take him to the river. Oh, they'd probably lick it off of him. You know, gorillas clean each other. If you guys didn't know that, there's a lot of primates that do that. Orangutans, monkeys. I said he had poop and DNA and hair. Where did you see that? Because I got poop, I got DNA, and I got hair. Here, I got some hair right here. Liquid hair. There's some. Here, there's some different hair right here. There you go. I mean, I got hair over there. You know, I got a whole file full of hair. I mean, I got a whole file full of hair. I got poop. You know, and we got blood and tissue samples. We haven't. We probably have saliva samples too. Okay, but we have not had. We haven't had the jar tested yet. That's on round 3 of the DNA testing. You know what I'm saying? So I got some hair on Mom's head. LOL. One of those long live videos he does. I usually play video games. And listen. Huh. Yeah, because I couldn't find it. I couldn't. I couldn't. You know. Um, Dillo are cruising. Yeah, Dillo, you're cruising for bruising is right. No, you do that. You know, you are. Huh? That's that's Dillo for you guys. Ain't really much we can do about it, you know. Sarah, what's up? Sarah says, Bigfoot! What's up, Sarah? You're late, girl. My sister bought Mom a new cast iron skillet. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, man. That's crazy, you know. Jason says, it's time for a freshie. My hair may be female, and that kid may be hers in same area from both. Okay? You're just mad because you haven't seen hair on his head in years. Dylan says, Jack. Dylan's just mad because he hasn't seen hair on his head in years, guys. That's funny, man. Come on. Come on. You know? The old one must be all dented from Dillo's face. That's yeah, that's what Johnny Luke says. Yeah, that's why Dillo's sister had to buy a new one. You know? Meg, what's up? You know? I said hi, Sarah. How come you didn't say hi to me? Sarah don't like me no more, guys. Oh, having problems, Xbox One? Oh, no. Well, Luke, I'm just reading. Just reading. That's what we got it, you know? So, yeah, I wanted to go the next day. Yeah, grow hair, meant to say. That's what Tyler says. You can't grow hair, I meant to say. That's some funny stuff right there, Tack. Yeah, that's the day pieces. I wanted to go to Old Man Whistler's the next day, you know, but mm, you know, I don't know. Things will break here soon. I'm leaving it in the hands of God, man, to make sure, because I got to get my phone, and then it's $75 for the other two phones. So it's like $150 a month just for the two phones for the lives, right? For the split screen lives, and then my phone unlimited hotspot so we can do hunts. So I'm hoping something's gonna break here, guys. I'll leave it at the foot of the cross. Let Jesus deal with it. He always comes through, never fails. So just remember that. I to all of you. Hi, Sarah. Guys, make sure you say hi to Sarah. Nah, just like looking like a hippie, keep mine high and tight. He says, "Hey, forever cat, where you been? What's up, forever cat? Northern Kentucky back in the house. Northern Kentucky barefoot. Woo! That's right, Jody. God always provides, and that's a fact. Remember that. You know. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research lately on some things. Uh, on some, I don't want to get into it. That would be the wrinkles, not hair demo. Jay says, do. Yeah. Good song. Jay, that's funny. I like that. That's funny. You know? Beard getting real clear. You think I might shave it off. Go back to just for go three. So I shaved it. And just got the chops. I think I'm going to shave those off too. Uh, River Cat says, hi, Dillo. Yeah, you're giving my secrets away. She says, shush, you're giving my secrets away. I'll drink to that, Sarah. What'd Sarah say? Sarah says, oh, barefoot. There's Sarah's barefoot, guys. Where's Night Chief tonight? How's he doing? Hope he's doing good. You know? Fresh. Oh, all right. All right. Barefoot to y'all. Sarah says, see, do you have cast of your juvenile print? Yes. How fast do you think they grow? I do have a cast of my juvenile print. And I believe that they grow very, very rapidly. Okay. I think the growth rate is quicker to maturity, not sexual maturity, but maturity to where they can hold their weight and hold their own metabolic um, heat in the winter. Okay. And I think that happens within one season. I believe we're going to find that to be true. Now, sexual maturity, I think it takes a while for the sexual maturity to get up there. There's reasons I believe that. I don't want to get into those reasons right now because there's stuff that I don't want to say um, about some of the things that we do have. So remember that, you know. Uh, this is Hillbilly Superman, this just ran moonshine. kicking my butt. Yeah, I hear you. That would be nice. Do you think females have more back hair for kids to hold onto while walking? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's the same, you know. Um, I don't think that would. Uh, I don't think so. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Sarah says Bigfoot. All right. Yep. Everybody says no. I don't think so. Soundwave. I love Soundwave because he always asks me questions that make me think, or things that I haven't really talked about yet. Because there's so much stuff that I haven't talked about that I know. You know, like metabolism and metabolic rate. I have a theory on that. I mean, I have a lot of different theory. Do you think orange, red one at the USA is a female? I do believe that is a female. It's smaller in stature than the black one. What I notice about between males and females, and anybody who's ever seen multiple Sasquatches, male or female, the females have wide hips, very wide hips. The males have huge upper body, and they come down into like a wedge. You know what I'm saying? Um, their upper body is massive compared to females have very wide hips. I've got a Southeaster to all of you, and remember, we're all blessed. Yes, we are. We are. The footprint leads the way in the really outdoorsy and really have two Bigfoot in my area. My question, plus sometimes see a video or ask also. There you go. That Snow said, "See you later, Joe." Where's Joe? Hey, little Joe, where you going, bro? Where's little Joe going, man? I got to scoot. Oh, okay, little Joe, man. I mean, Joe, not little Joe. Joe, sorry, I didn't mean to call you little Joe. I hope you have a great night, big man, and thank you for your donation. Night Chief, drinking natural ice. I'm tired. Worked all day. Had a flat tire Tuesday, but anyways, I'm sore and tired. Man, I hate flat tires. Hate flat tires. You know, a couple I've seen have no neck, so um, so it looks like, yeah. Well, no Sasquatch really has a neck, male or female. They don't. You know, it's not. At least not the ones I've seen. That would be awesome. I think so you don't have to travel to maybe see it. That's what Jay said. Chris says old friend was found dead under a tarp in his garage this week. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris, man. My heart goes out to you, bro. Sorry. And his family. My condolences, man. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, that's horrible. You know? That chief says, "What's up, Dillo?" Hmm. I need some ice. Hold on. I gotta get some ice in my drink. Give me a minute. I gotta go and get some ice. Oh, give me some of this ice. All right. Got some ice. Ready to roll. All right. Hey, Jeffrey, what's up, bro? What up? There says Bigfoot. This is where that orange one was wide. Oh, yeah. Well, this one right here, I believe this one's a female. Is what I believe. Okay? When index window, cleaner finds a small leak better than some water. Yeah. Yeah, I believe this is a female here. Guys, I truly, truly, truly do. You know what I'm saying? Jeffrey, what's up? Oh, it's serious. We love you too, Sarah. But I believe this is a female because I mean, look how wide. I'm not even sure if this one and the other one are the same because the other one looks way taller than this one. You know? I wonder how long it would take for the ice cube to melt on Dillo's head after he had been out in the sun. I don't know, Jack. You know? Yes, I think that one is a female. I do believe. And this one, we zoom in on this, I think, on this one, if I remember correctly. We get way closer. Um, for season time. Sure, no problem, sweetie. Males and females at the geo does. How many, what? Males and females at the geo? Does the geo say lady thinks there? She thinks that there's 3 females and 2 males, is what she believes. She believes that there's more female than there is anything. Hold on, man. We're just all out of focus here. Where is it? Uh, there it is. See how wide it is? I mean, I gotta go back to this one because I do have to shrink this back a little so we have the proper footage. There we go. Look at the hips. Look how big the hips are. Bigfoot mama! Where's Bigfoot mama? Man, did you guys get me? No, Bigfoot. All right. I've never seen a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot in my whole entire life that I have been on this earth. Well, it's a pretty scary thing when you do. That's sad. I think that was drugs and liquor that got him. Oh no, that's horrible. But this one, I believe is. See, I don't believe these two are. I don't, dude. I do not believe that these two are the same ones. I'm sorry, but I don't. I believe. Look how big, much bigger this one is. It's crouched down right now. Wait till it stands up. It's crouching down. Look at that when it stands up. Whoa, look how tall it is. And look how it just like, did you see how long its arms were? Did you see how long that thing's arms were? Look at this. Look at this. Look how it moves. It moves really weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, that one is Mom Charles. I ain't getting involved, you know. Yeah, it changes your outlook on everything when you see a Sasquatch. Guys, I used to be a non-believer. This wasn't a Bigfoot channel. You know, for those of you that don't know, or you're just watching this for the first time, I don't want your subscription. Do not hit the, listen, do not hit the subscribe button. Do not hit the notification bell. Do not smash the like button. Don't do any of that. Get a feel for the channel. This is a hunting, fishing Sasquatch channel. This is a very serious Sasquatch channel. Okay, we do live hunts. We've caught them live. Okay, as what I see, you see. Okay, there's no editing floor here. You know what I'm saying? So just can't unsee it. I mean, I was an unbeliever, man, guys. I really was. You know, and I was a skeptic, and my whole mission was to put a squash and a kibosh on this sighting that we got. All right, of one walking down the Mahoning River. All right, and that it did not happen like that. Yeah, the one in the Reeds, Jody, is way bigger. I believe that was a male and a female. Is what I believe. You know. Nope, unseen is impossible, unfortunately. Yeah, and yeah, I just came in from the woods. Bigfoot Mama says, "Yeah, it's a beautiful over here too. I would love to do a hunt tonight, but I can't because I have no data on my phone." Bigfoot made me alert more and more aware of looking for tracks, signs at all times. Yep, it likes a rush when you know around and you don't let fear rule. It's hard not to let fear rule, guys. Listen, man, you guys have been there with me and seen how close I've been. I was attacked 2 times. My nose broke 2 times from Sasquatch. You know, I mean, you guys don't remember me coming on the next day with black eyes? Remember that? Because I remember that. You know, it's scary, man. It's a scary thing, but you just gotta suck it up. That's what made me alert more and more aware. I agree. It makes you more aware. Yes, yeah. I have my own theory on why science don't want to recognize Bigfoot. The only person I've shared it with is Dillo. There's a bunch of reasons I believe why. Um, Number one, I believe that nobody. Listen, man, these little amateur field researchers ain't gonna get it done. You know, hey, I got a video. Look, it's real. You know, or oh, hey, here's some footprints. No, it's gonna take hardcore evidence, which Outdoor University has, guys. Listen, when I tell you we have the smoking gun, believe what I'm telling you. Okay, irrefutable, irrefutable. You know, Jared Keith, what's up, man? How you doing today, brother? Charles, if you could give me a call after Bigfoot and beer is over, would you? Yeah, Les, I'll give you a call. Call Les. And if I don't, Les, call me. You hear? Jared Keith, what's going down, my friend? I used to think Bigfoots were always a pretty much only was in the Pacific Northwest, but boy, I was naive. Let me tell you something. Yeah, Ohio. Listen, Ohio is going down and down and down and down in sightings, especially with 3D Beamy. You are watching it's called Bigfoot and Beer, where we talk about Sasquatch research, Sasquatch theory, and we have what you're talking about. So, he's getting older, less you might forget. Okay, Tack, you got some jokes today, huh? You got jokes, Tack? You know? Um, Dave P says, hello, BD, Beanie. So, yeah, like, especially when we're talking about have the aware all um, over spooky. What's up? Randy, what's up, man? From Alabama. Oh, what up, Randy? Have to be aware. All over spooky. Okay, that's what medicine is for. Back. Oh man. So yeah, Randy, what's up, man? So I mean, I like I told you, before, with the theory, the Denisopithecus theory. Um, I'm still leaning way towards that theory. Okay, can't be 100% sure because on a roll tonight, Dave. Yeah, he is, huh? How do you think bear spray works on Bigfoot um, hearing stories? Oh, I'm sure it would work. I'm probably just going to piss them off. Um, and, it really depends on, where are you? Are you in an area where there's not 2, 3 million acres of unsearched woods? Or are you in a smaller patch? You know what I'm saying? Charles, you should try playing the guitar at the geo site, see how they react. Everybody's been asking me to do that, you know? Hello, everyone from 5 Alabama. You said hi, Randy. You know? I think the bear spray would reach their head. Oh, I believe it would work. I mean, it's going to piss them off, and they're probably just going to get out of there because the reason why bears do it is you're taking away one of their senses. You know, it ain't like people. When you take away an animal's sense, one of their senses that they rely on for defense, it usually don't like it. You've been in the tornado land the past couple weeks, Randy. That's what Tech just said. You've been in tornado land. Yep. Um, Soundwave said he's in the second largest preserve in Florida. Second largest in country, I meant to say. Yeah, the second largest in the country. I doubt that. I can think of several preserves that are bigger than that. Yellowstone's bigger than that. The Pacific Northwest has stuff bigger than that. Uh, I mean, yeah, I can think of some that's got way more land. I mean, just Yellowstone alone, man. You know, it would, yeah, I think it would piss Bigfoot off too. Is what I think. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it would be a good idea. Let's just put it that way. I think it would be a very bad idea to do that. You know, I mean, you guys seen, some of the things that I've done to, it pissed Bigfoots off and, and what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Everglades are big, but you also have to understand is there's more swampland in the Everglades, than there is dry. Okay. I believe that. And you also got to remember too is that there's just not a lot of, you know. Oh, okay, yeah. A preserve, not a national park. I understand you. I understand what you're saying now, Soundwave. I got you. I don't know if it would hit Bigfoot off, Kim. I know it would stop a bear in its tracks. Bear spray does work, you know? Your screen name reminds me of a song, Curtis. Yeah, Curtis Rowe. Play that dobro, you know? Yeah, we need a night hunt. We do need a night hunt. I would love to have gone tonight, but we're out of data on the phone. So, I'm gonna have to wait. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's barking at a rabbit. What do I know? I live vicariously through you all. Oh, come on. That's all right, Patsy. You know, I work in the swamps. That's what Night Chief says. Probably uses bear spray for spices, spicing it up as food. That's what John says. I still have 2 big cans of it. We could test it on Dillo. I'll film it. I'll film it. What do you think? You know? Jay says, BRB, your foot. So, yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I think that one in the reeds, um, I believe this is a male because if you look when it first comes into frame, I mean, it's massive. Look at it, and then it like ducks down. You know what I'm saying? Foot Clan. Vodka tonight. That's what the Foot Clan's drinking. All right, all right. So, I mean, you can see that when it stands up, those reeds, you know, dude, we have cookie critters here in Florida, and I'm not want to see one. Yeah, fishing or hunting. Yeah, Soundwave, dude, man, he's been researching them down there. Trust me, man. Soundwave, dude, that print you just got was pretty amazing, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Soundwave, I mean, I seen that and I was like, rah, rah. I'm like, okay, because look, I know what a real Bigfoot track looks like. You guys know that. You know that I went a little overboard studying their morphology of foot. You know that. I went that and prints. I mean, I kind of nerded out on it, man. Like, that was how far away was that filmed? I can't even remember. Bigfoot Mama. I think in the reenactment we stood there, and I walked over to those reeds, and the cameraman stood where he was, and I walked over to the reeds. You'd have to look at the reenactment. That reenactment's up on the site. There was a good video down in Florida of one walking in the swamp by a guy fishing in a canoe. Oh, man. I bet like 400 or 500 feet. Mm. No, it wasn't shot that far. I would have to say. Guys, I can't even remember. If you remember, it was, what, 40 yards, 50 yards? You know? There you go. Last Les Snow donated $10. Big ODU hug to you, Les, for round 3 of our DNA testing. Let me write that down, Les. Hold on. Gotcha, bro. Why did I write Dello? Supposed to be Les. Dumb. Oh, I did that. Sorry, Les. Guys, let's drop some TYs for Les. I want to see some big TYs for Les. Les Snow, thank you so much. Where are you guys? getting DNA tested. We're going to independent labs, and we are not going through one lab. We went through one lab, then we went to a different independent lab, and the third round will be at a different independent lab. So when if something was to happen in that lab, and then everything could be under question. That's why we're going to 3 different labs. One of you guys sent me the new lab of who you think we should go with, and I can't remember who it was. Um, it's in Colorado, though, so I got to look into that lab and see if they'll even, because some of them won't, they'll be like, yeah, we'll do it, but they won't. They put it on the back burner because it's not Bigfoot. That's why. No matter how much you pay, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. There's some TYs for less. I sent some Jewel to the DNA study at North Carolina State University in October. Okay? Never send it to you. Never. Let that be known. Billy Myers, what's up? Don't do that. Independent labs. And never use the same lab twice. Got it. Eating lollipops. There you go. Yeah, we got some saliva that's going on round 3 from a peanut butter jar. When you get results yet, that's what Bigfoot Mama wants to know. Here's Billy. That's what Mama says. That Billy's a little late today, but that's okay, Billy. We forgive you. You know? We forgive you. You know? I think tomorrow I'm going to work on part 2 of the geo sounds. Um, there's a couple new people here. No results yet. I got in a car accident and I've been thinking about him, but haven't really pressed the issue yet. Okay? That's what Foot Clan is trying to focus on physical therapy. Yeah, that's important. Hey, let's get Foot Clan put on the prayer list, guys, and do all this other insurance crap. I hear you. I hear you. So, for those of you that are new here, I'm going to go ahead and play some of the geosite sounds recorded from the geosite lady. Hey, tell him, go pretty fast. Sarah, I'm eating white and corn. Oh, I like that. You know. Um, so we're going to go ahead. Chance of actually getting him a lot more famous than he is because he believes in my sample to be the real thing. But we'll see. Who did you get? You told me. Who told you? Who's but either tells him wrong, in which case I tell him wrong, or we agree that I'm right. All right, so for those of you that are new here, man, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play the geo sounds again for you because I'm gonna get part 2 done. So we're going to get part 2 of that. That was part 1, guys, of the geosite sounds, okay? Um, yeah, you know. And if you remember, I mean, listen to that. That's the geosite. This is Old Man Whistler. I want to answer this one real quick from Foot Clan because it sounded like it had a frigid, freaking metal plate in its throat, like when you wobble a thin piece of metal or an exhaust is rattling. It's called info sound. They have a frequency, a certain frequency that human ears can't hear, and that's what you're hearing. There's several sub frequencies in real Sasquatch vocalizations. They're in the Sierra sounds, okay? Um, they're in the B40 sounds. Those are good ones too. If you guys haven't looked at, check that out. Foot Clan. So it's just a camera on a rotating tripod with no people there. That was a live. We usually do a thing where we have live cameras at my 2 sites rotating 360 degrees. We haven't had them in a minute, but we normally have a live thing. This background that you see, the green background, is normally a camera. Half the screen is rotating at the geo site, half the camera is rotating 360 at Old Man Whistler. Yes. And we've caught, man, I can't even explain to you what we've caught on camera on the 360, guys. You guys tell them what we've caught. I mean, both of those would scare the heck out of me. That's a damn good idea, bro. Seriously, you're freaking smart. Bro, you should see. Listen, man. Remember when we caught it breaking our camera? It's busted one of our cameras. That's on the site, okay? Remember when we caught it walking up the hill? That's on the site, all right? Remember when we caught it touching our camera and snorting at us? That's on the site. I mean, guys, how many things have we caught on that live 360? You know? Did I already know that Brilliant thought it couldn't? Yeah, wait to see. Yeah, oh yeah. Man, we've caught, well, normally we do this, but, winter's a hard time of the month for me. But, everybody knows this. I do construction. So it pretty much ends here in Ohio for me, okay? So, and to run the 360s, you have to have 2 different cell phones, okay, with hotspots. So I can stream it back into this program and then go live with it. Yeah, it sucks, but yeah, cameras need to invest. That's awesome. Yeah, camera rotating cameras. Yeah, we built those cameras, didn't we, guys? Outdoor University. I built them. Outdoor University paid for them. Yeah, I am kind of proud of that. Claire, they growl when we live and broke the camera. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one was pretty cool, wasn't it? I have that one. Do I have that one? And I'll get some new stuff put up for you guys. You know, so got a few hours. Yeah, Billy says got a few hours. You know. Oh man, we've caught so much on that 360. I can't even begin. Um, yeah. There's Johnny Luke for the 360 fund. Johnny. Yeah, there you go, Johnny. Start a 360 fund for the dude. Did you just see my pen just explode on me? Hold on, Johnny. I gotta write that down. Ah, ah. I gotta use. Ow! Oh, wrong one. I remember worrying about losing cameras. Yeah, I don't. I hate losing cameras. All right, Johnny Luke donated $10. Big old hug to you, Johnny Luke, for the 360 fund. Luke, 360. All right, yeah, Johnny Luke, thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna get that back up and running for real. I miss those. Man, we've caught so much evidence live, and we do have, like, when we do Bigfoot and beer, you know, all our cameras are night vision too, so we can do night vision. You know, have you ever been called the Chris Farley of Bigfoot because I'm about to pin it on you? Nope, never been called that. The reason why I just screamed is because I just sat on my own ball. Nobody wants to sit on their own balls. That hurts. You know? Uh, that's the best kind. Yeah, I agree. See, did you lose that camera that night? Yeah, we lost it. We didn't lose the 360, but we lost the camera. Yeah, dude, I'm tired of losing cameras. We can't afford it no more. Guys, we can't. You know? Appreciate it, dude. Thanks. So, yeah, I'd love to get 360 back. Man, we guys, we've missed. So there you go. Dave P's in on the. Dave P just donated $5 for the 360 fund. Big ODU hug to you, bro. Dave P. Thank you, Dave, so much, man. Where's Dee? Oh, I thought somebody said Dee. 360. 360 pen. This is what I'm using because my pen exploded. Oh, I don't even know what. It says, have you outside the box? I've been telling people on the other live chats about your channel and that you have some amazing Bigfoot evidence on camera. Yeah, and it's live. Everything we've caught was live, man. It never touched an editing studio. So, just saying, if you ain't doing a live Sasquatch hunt, don't know what to tell you. Oh, what's that? That's right. Outdoor University made it up. We started that live Sasquatch hunt. And now all them other channels riding on me coattails. That's okay, though. I like it. You know? Mouth pop. Yeah. A bell on camera and making a mouth pop. I've heard that before. The vocalizations and the mouth pops. Um, we've actually caught a... Dude, tell them about the one that... Listen. You ever heard the theory that Bigfoot's knock on trees? Well, it's no longer a theory. Guys, why don't you guys tell the Foot Clan why it's no longer a theory? I posted on 4 different channels, so not all of it is on one channel. Oh, I probably only have 10 videos on the Clan channel. Okay. I have 7 or 8 years of archive. There you go, bro. We got to give it out on Mr. Duffy 81. Yeah, if I catch you, we can go and talk about you. Gonna talk about you in a negative way. That's just how I am. It's okay. Yeah, yeah. What about the one we caught knocking on a tree? Live. I, dude, I, I tracked one time. Tracked it down like a bloodhound. Caught it knocking on a tree. Caught it eating roots or mushrooms. It was either mushrooms or roots that it was eating. Remember? Yeah. And a stick. Yep. So much is letting you guys know. Yeah. Hey, we'll check out your channel, Foot Clan. What is it? Drop a comment and let us know what it is. I want to see please of the Bigfoot knocking on a tree. Guys, find it for him and on next Bigfoot and Coffee. It's on there somewhere, man. It is. I mean, it's on the channel. It was the live hunt. And not only did we catch it knocking on a tree, didn't we catch it running away from us too? It was a day hunt, remember? Yeah, I remember that. And I do believe that was a geosite, wasn't it? If I remember correct? Or was it Old Man Whistler's? Les, where was that? Les knows the outdoor university historian here. You know, Dillo's, yeah, pretty good too. Yeah. Oh, it's way back. It's old. What is that? It's definitely 2023, 2024, beginning of 2024. I can't even remember if there was leaves on the tree. That's when it destroyed one of our other cameras. Remember? It was it was around that same time. Remember when it ripped a freaking camera off the tree and then ripped it apart? Remember that? Because of the hula hoop thing? Remember that? 2023, Billy Meyer says. Yeah, it was at the geosite, Les says. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a lot of live videos, man. That's all we do is live. You know, I don't want to catch Sasquatch on film. I mean, I will, and I have. I mean, I got a lot of Sasquatch footage that I don't even have on the channel. And there's a reason because it wasn't live. It was either I was on my way into the woods or on my way out of the woods, you know. And that's all just my own personal stuff. I mean, I got some pretty good stuff, man. That's my own personal stuff. But, you know, I like it to be live because I need you guys to be there with me. I need you to see what I'm seeing at this time because you can probably see something that I don't. Okay, maybe it'd be a certain behavior, okay, or maybe it's a sound or something, you know, moving off in a distance a different way, you know. Yeah, you can't believe it. I well, I do that on purpose. I do that on purpose, man. I really, honestly do. Foot Clan, I do it on purpose. I keep me out of. We were in the algorithm, and I had to yank myself back out of there. I had to go back and get all the word Bigfoot out of the descriptions. If you look at my videos, you'll very rarely will you ever see the word Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Grassman, even in the descriptions. Nothing. There's nothing in my descriptions. I do it on purpose. I don't want this channel, you know, out there and like that. You know, I mean, I have something that's going to make every researcher look real stupid. I have something that's going to embarrass the scientific community here at Outdoor University. We call it the smoking gun. Okay? I've already had my house shot up over it. I've had my life threatened over it. Don't worry, guys. We got this. Oh, I believe it was back there where you heard them people on the four wheeler driving around. Nope, that was not the one. That was not the one. No, it was after that one. It was after that one. That one where we seen the people driving the four wheelers, the trespasser. We didn't even catch nothing that day. Oh, that one jumped down out of a tree. I remember that one. Yeah, yeah. We need. Yeah, because they will be more active. Yeah, we'll get to them, guys. Yeah. Well, I do. When I'm at Old Man Whisperers, I'm always carrying my little friend with me, Foot Clan. But at the geosite, I'm not allowed to. Trust me, just, there's no way, you know, I can't, and it's not really the geosite that's under fire right now. We have a pregnant female in one of our research areas, and everybody knows it. Um, and we've had organizations just trust me. But yes, I know that you're saying, oh yeah, I believe it was the same area. Yeah, it was the same area. Yeah, I forgot, dude. I forgot about that one jumping out of the tree. I forgot about that. See, guys, this is why I need you, man. In my Bigfoot down here, it won't matter if they prove it in Ohio. Well, yeah, it's going to matter. It's going to matter that the species is real, which we all already know. You know, you need to get you some. You need to get some trail cams out there. I'm telling you, Soundwave. Listen, them Tascos that dude, I have like 20 of those Tascos. They're only $25 a them. You know, and dude, they're awesome. Tascos are good. The carcass put away. Oh yeah, when it put that, yeah, when it built that. Remember when it built that thing on a stump and impaled that deer? Remember that? Yeah, yeah, that was awesome. It jumped down out of the tree and ran off to the left. Yeah, that was crazy. I forgot about that one. Oh, what about when it impaled that deer? Or what about when it whipped? Well, what about when it tried to beat me in the face with a deer leg? Remember that? I found a Bigfoot dump the other day. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. Remember when they threw the deer leg at me? That was crazy. That was live too. And then when they come up over that bush, I just happened to be pointing that way and watch that deer leg go. Woo! That was good. That was some good footage, man. That was. Yeah, and then the stump went missing. I remember that, Tack. And they stole the stump, and then they put the deer carcass way up in that tree. And we ain't got cats around here. Not in Ohio, there ain't no cats. Drag a deer carcass up in a tree, you know? Oh, yeah. Threw it at me more than once, yeah. I hope you keep going out this season because I'm going to be watching. Dude, I will. We're going to get out there, man. We're going to get out there more. It's just a really hard time for me right now. I mean, if I could do this full time, I would, but guys, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got to make money. I got bills I got to pay too. You guys know, that there's a mortgage over here. I gotta make sure that, that's paid. You gotta make sure we got gas money to get to the hunts and stuff. That is always something. Sorry, family. I have to go. All right, Billy. We love you. Billy, barefoot to you, sweetie. I remember when I used to call Billy Myers a dude. Remember that? And she cussed me out. Remember? That was still in the trailer days. Remember that? Uh, yeah, that was funny. You could be like, oh, Chris. Chris, now look, I'm not trying to insult you tonight, Chris. Chris is just going to go straight and insult me. Look at this. Chris says, he says, you could be like Todd Barefoot. Chris got jokes. And wish Todd all the best, man. He does got some real good, legitimate footage. But over the years, man, he's gone off the rails with that woo stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You know I don't believe in the woo. You know that. Forever Cat, what up? Black helicopter been flying low above my research area, which overlooks the Ohio River recently. Found a cave I didn't know was there. Kentucky. Okay. Nothing but caves and caverns. Yeah. Listen, Forever Cat, be careful exploring that, man. I mean, when I tried to go to the cave at Old Man Wesley's, you seen what happened to me. I almost got my arms ripped off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bud, if the woo happens to you, don't deny it. It's not going to happen to me. Let me tell you a secret, man. I've been in front. I've been standing so close to a Sasquatch, man. You wouldn't believe how close I've been to a Sasquatch. I mean, I could reach out and touch one. You know, been bluff charged. You know, I can't even count how many dang times. Todd, yeah, I know, bro. It is what it is, though. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody. Look, we got people on here that believe in the woo. You know, I personally don't. You know, now if something ever mind speaks to me, okay, and I'm in. I've been 10 feet away. I've been a lot closer than 10 feet. You know, and yeah, remember this, dude. Remember when I was digging in the grave, guys, and I shut the light off. I was digging in the grave, and that one came right up like 4 feet behind that thicket, and just was like raw, growled at me. Remember that one? Remember that one? You remember that one, don't you? Because I remember that one. That's the scariest I've ever been. Or that night that I went blackout. What about that? That was scary, man. That was scary. Yeah, we have all the caves. Okay, just be careful. You know, what is the woo? It's uh, mind speak, cloaking, all of that. That's what the woo is. None of that here. I mean, heavy metal products. Was about that says, yeah, I thought you was about had then. Dude, that was, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. The scariest I've ever been, man, was that day I was digging in that grave at night. And I shut that light off. And I heard it walking, and you heard it walking right up to me, and you could hear it going, you could hear it breathing, remember? And then it just this, the growl, man, that low, gutturally growl. It was just like, I mean, it shook your face. Dude, this scared me bad, man. You know? So I wish I could get you down here to research with me. Yeah, that'd be cool. You know? Yeah, you should have been scared digging in. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. It's all for the better good. Trust me when I say that. You know? Yeah, that was bad enough. Yeah, it was scary, guys. But yeah, man, we got some. You know, over the years, guys, we've done pretty well for ourselves. We've gathered some good evidence. We're on our round 3, you know, and I'm just so grateful that I have you guys, you know, leading me. Um, you know, on these hunts. Do this, do that, go here, go that, try this, try that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my hands were shaking trying to. Yeah, your hand. Remember that, dude? I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool things that's happened on. God, there's a lot of cool things, man. That I look back. Wilbur, what up, Wilbur? You know, I mean, there's a lot of. Yeah, man, we've had such good times, haven't we, man? I mean, wow. You know, I mean, I really. Dave P says barefoot to that. I'm gonna drink to that one, Dave. Yeah, I'm gonna drink to that one. I'm 100% gonna drink to that one. Hold on. Oh, oh. What up, Wilbur? Barefoot. Dillo says. Yeah, what Dillo say was spooky. Would have crapped my pants. Dude, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I was scared. There's been a lot. Dude, there's been several times, man, that I've been in the woods that when I got off the live, taking catfish, and I got out of the woods, and I just booked. I ain't gonna lie to you. As soon as I was off the live, poof, gone. I can remember one time me and Jack, when he claimed he seen that orb when we were leaving. And if you remember, halfway back to the truck, I went live again because it was following us, growling and yelling and screaming at us. Remember that? When we got off that live real quick, that was the same night that me and Jack got bluff charged the first time. Not the one by the reeds, the one on the main path going to the four-way. You guys remember that one? You know? 4-year-old child exploring two top structures. Yep. Man school in Dayton, Ohio. I've been researching since 1964. There you go. That's a long time. I still like my call back. I got, yeah, Dillo, that was a cool one. When Dillo got his first call back, when file 18 was captured, that was good. That's the video that started it all for me, you know, is if you're in Dayton. I live in Wilmington. No, I'm not in Dayton. I'm up, way up. I don't know. Dayton's below me. I remember when they got the blank scared out of him. You couldn't get him out of the car. Remember, yeah. Yeah, remember he wouldn't get out of the truck, remember? I remember that. You know? Uh-oh, I don't know if our sound's going. It was making some weird flashy noise. I mean, thing over here, press females on territorial and tell others to stay out. We're not real sure, but I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Who knows? So I'm going to go ahead and get off here because I see we're doing some weird stuff. I'd like to talk to you guys a little longer. We're done 2+ years, you know. The dog, you've been here longer than 2 years. You've been here. I don't even know how long we've been doing this. Yeah, it's been a while, huh? Always good to see. Yeah, it is. It's always good. It's always good to see him running away like a little girl, ain't it? Trust me. Ain't nobody seen him run like a little girl when the day that I went hunting for him, the day that he stole our stuff. Remember that? You want to see somebody run like a little girl? He wasn't. Yeah, long time. I started watching in 2021. Curtis says, "Barefoot." believe I've missed 3 years of this. Oh my God. Bro, yeah, we've got some, yeah, I got some pretty good stuff, man. I mean, we do, you know. I don't even remember what I got on here. I think I just have those 2 videos and that, that's it. I got to get some more stuff up for you guys, man. You know, did you start looking for Bigfoot because of COVID or what? No, this channel wasn't a Bigfoot channel. Outdoor University was a hunting and fishing channel, okay, that I started with my nephew because he wanted me to start a YouTube channel, hunting and fishing, because I am a extreme outdoorsman. I walk into a bait shop around this town or in this state, and people hit their knees and start bowing like I'm a god. I am that awesome of a fisherman. I'm an animal behaviorist. I study behavior. That's what I do. I'm a world-renowned deer hunter. You know, I've hunted things all over the place. I used to have my own TV show on the Outdoor Channel for a while. You know, this was never a Sasquatch channel. What happened is we were on our way, me and my cameraman were on our way to do a um, crankbait from shore sandbar segment, okay, on early crankbaiting for bass from shore with waders. Um, and what happened is we found a print and we filmed it. It's on the channel, okay? And I put it up on there just to goof around, right? Then we started finding, by the way, guys, those graves, the very first graves we talked about, there's something that none of you know. You know, that's in a totally different spot. So I probably have 3 research areas, but I never even go to the other one. Then somebody seen that on my channel, and some old lady sent us an email saying she had a sighting at West Branch and seen one walking down the river. It's wintertime when this happened. Jack's like, let's go do a show about it. I said, no, man. I don't even believe in Bigfoot. Didn't even believe in Bigfoot. I laughed at people, bro. I laughed at people who thought Bigfoot was real. Come back, he got a footprint on film. I'm like, okay, whatever. He said, come and I'll show you. So I go. The first video was called What's Really Going On in Ohio. Watch that video. I was a non-believer when that video started. I always wanted to be in the Bassmaster when I was a kid. I grew up on the 6th largest landlocked lake in the country. Yeah. I just, I was, I was beating the brakes off the bass today. Me and Tim, first ever Tim, he was here earlier. Um, but that's how this channel got Bigfoot on it. Foot Clan. I didn't. I ain't gonna lie. I used to think you people were nuts, man. Now I'm one of you, and now my family thinks I'm nuts. You know, I remember the first Bigfoot and coffee on your trailer's front porch. That's right. That's right. Here's something I'm going to show you. I want to know who remembers this. Uh, let's see who remembers this. And where is this from? Who remembers that? You know? Let's see who remembers that. You know that works. See, isn't it? We're both nuts now. I know. Now we're, you know, yeah, that's right. That was on the wall of the trailer. That was the first Bigfoot and coffee prop. That was behind my head. That's the one that hooked me. Was the first video. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's been a fun ride, man. You know, it's been a scary ride. There's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of heartbreak. I mean, we've buried a couple of our own, but you know what? And I was thinking about this, man. You know, yeah. You liked my guitar room? Yeah, that was a cool one too. But you know what, man? When it's all said and done, guys, I want you to know something that I truly, truly love you, man. Um, you guys got me through my breakup. You guys got me through a death, several of them, you know. And I mean, look, we've buried one of our own. You know, we paid for the funeral. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the things that Outdoor University has accomplished. I mean, we have friends now across all over the world, man. You know, it's just it's amazing how this has just changed all of us, and how a large North American primate, undiscovered by science, let's not forget Rainbow Rabbit. Yeah, let's go ahead and forget that. You know, let's let's go ahead and forget that one. Okay, man, that and the ripped pants. I'm telling you, man. You guys killing me, man. You know, outside of the house where I live, saw one on all fours. That's cool. That's cool. Hmm. You know, and no, that's not. Yeah, remember when I used to chase them through the woods? Man, how long has it been since I ran after and chased the Sasquatch? Remember that? That one, I was right on his tail, dude, and he was booking from me. You know, that's when I was a little younger, man, and I had a little bit more balls. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I remember that. A man named Curtis Lowe. You know, David Leonard, what's up? Everybody, say hi to David Leonard. By the way, turkey season is tomorrow, opening day here in Ohio. I don't know where it is for you, but if you're a hunter, okay, deer hunter, turkey, whatever it is, guys, I got to tell you, man, David Leonard game calls. Guys, this dude is awesome, man. Makes some of the best game calls in the world. Get over. I'm not sponsored by David Leonard. I just love the dude's game calls. I think he makes the best game calls on the planet. You know? Yeah, Bigfoot has changed all of our lives. If I remember that one, remember you was it was growling and all kinds of yeah. That one night, remember I just took off at. There was a couple times I just took off after that sucker. You know? Yeah, that's when I was dumb. You know, that's when I was just dumb. You know what I'm saying? That won't happen no more. You know, I'm gonna lie to you. You know. Oh, you can say that, JP. I don't walk in the woods in the same way I did. Yeah, me neither. You know, it was all black and it spider crawled. Had a pointy head, looked like it had a shaggy bathroom rug on its back, all black. Oh, that's creepy. You know. Yeah. Dave P says, oh, yeah, on the tires chased and then ran like a, you know. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, a final barefoot tonight. Foot Clan, it was really nice talking to you, man. Check out the channel. Like I said, look, if you're new and you're watching this, man, I don't want your subscription. You understand? Do not subscribe to this channel. Do not hit the like button. Don't do any of it. What I want you to do is we have a very serious community here, okay, of Sasquatch believers. Get a few hunts under your belt. Go back, watch some of the videos. If this is a place that you think that you will fit in and that you belong, then go ahead, right? Click the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when we're live, or you're not going to know. And then smash the like or whatever, okay? Listen, guys, I need you to do something for me. Take your kid fishing. By doing so, you're investing in the youth of this country. By doing so, you're investing in yourself. Future doctors, future lawmakers, future judges, future president of the United States, future congressman or congresswoman, whatever it may be. You understand? Invest in the youth of this country. Spend some time. Mentor. It's important. Think of that. You live in the freest country and the best country in the world, man. And it's because of a veteran. You understand that, right? Somebody's got to fight. Okay? So buy him a cup of coffee, whatever. You see him in the store. I'm just letting you know, man. Okay? That it's important. You know? Listen to me. 216-632-9385. What happened to the mounted Joe head? It's over there. It's over there. That was the first deer I ever mounted. I mounted that deer. Listen, 216-632-9385. That's my personal phone number. You call that number, that phone will ring. And Dave P, don't be calling it just because I said, unless you need me. Listen, depression is real. Guys, sometimes you're not just feeling yourself, you're just feeling low, or you're just mad, or maybe you just want to break some stuff. Call me on the phone, man. Yeah, don't forget to call left, okay? Listen, call me on the phone. Let's break some shit together. There's $1 for this word, Gar. Let's laugh together. Let's cry together, man. I'll pick you up. I'll dust you off. We'll be on our way. You've done it to me. I will do it to you. Okay? Listen, man. I'm telling you. There's, okay, dude, I got a bill. Bigfoot and my bell at my different area. Nice. That's cool. That's awesome. I want to see that. Listen to me, man. I'm telling you. Okay? You wake up tomorrow. I want you to know something when you're brushing your teeth in the mirror. You created in the image of God. Act like it. Charles Mills without the university. Small covered footprint. You take it in the woods or the water, leave with it. I live outdoors, man. I don't come in your living room, throw crap around your house. Don't move mine. I love you, and I will see all of you in the great outdoors, God. Bigfoot! Woohoo!